10 Cats Does Countdown. John Richardson, Jack D, Judy Long, Tom Allen, John Cooper Clarke, Susie Dent, Rachel O'Reilly, and your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's team captain John Richardson. Believe it or not, there's another John Richardson who's the treasurer for the Train Spotting Association of Cardiff. And frustratingly, we've ended up booking the boring one. And John's teammate, Judy Love. Judy Love, she's one of the few ladies you can still call Love on TV. Isn't that right, Judy Love?
That's right.
All right, Love?
You all right, babes?
All right, Love?
You all right, sugar? You're definitely not sugar.
Up against them this evening, it's guest team captain Jack D. Absolute comedy legend. Jack D, it's like a magic wizard turned a rain cloud into a man and then pissed in its pocket. And joining Jack tonight, it's Tom Allen. When he was 12, Tom performed a Julie Walters monologue from Alan Bennett's Talking Heads at school, presumably as a special Christmas present for the bullies.
It was actually as a response to being bullied.
Your comeback to bullying was,
Yeah,
I'll do a monologue.
I'll do what you guys need is some Julie Walters in your life. And they didn't.
Why were you being bullied?
I know, right? I don't know why they kept picking on me.
Jack, what have you been up to recently?
I don't shout about it a lot, but when I have time on my hands, I do voluntary work.
I think we probably should, yeah. That's fantastic. What sort of voluntary
Well,
work?
primarily, I've been doing neighbourhood clean-up and, you know, not litter and stuff, that's too obvious. But where I live, a little bridge goes over a stream, and various people have been putting padlocks on it, on the bridge, you know, on the railings. So I've been sorting it out and go around with those. You know, people complain, what are you doing? You know, I said, no, well, what are you doing? Don't you understand what padlocks are for? You put them on a shed, you don't put them on a bridge. So I'm collecting them now, just... So people... That was just from Valentine's night.
Tom, you've recently moved out of your parents' house at the tender age of 37.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to move out?
I know, crazy, right? What was I thinking? I can't look after myself. But I had to go and buy a mattress, and that's very stressful, let me tell you. I went into the department store and I said I'd like to buy a mattress, and the woman there said, you'll need a queen size, which I thought was homophobic. And then she said, try it out, lie on this one as though you're at home, you know, just relax, like you're going to sleep. And I thought, well, I wouldn't be at home surrounded by people in the department store, and there certainly wouldn't be a woman there. She said, just, you know, like, act like you're going to sleep. So I just lay there in the fetal position and sobbed for 2 hours. But I have such a nice mattress.
Judy, what were you like at school?
Well, I was all right at school.
What was the best subject? What were you best at?
What was the... do you know what? I got a good mark in drama. Humanity. Yeah, I did well on that, I think.
You studied humanity?
Was it humanities?
One of them things, yeah.
Humanities is everything, isn't it?
Yeah, all the T's. That's what I'm saying.
So which one did you do?
I did both of them. Just keep it like that.
John, has fame changed you?
It's changed the people around me. You know, I used to walk down the street, people would shout like, oh, who's that prick? And then now they shout, oh, it's that prick. So, I'm different, more confident. I do stuff now that I probably wouldn't have done before I was on telly.
What sort of things?
Sometimes you're cooking dinner, you realise you need the masher, but the masher is in the dishwasher, but the dishwasher hasn't finished yet. Now, I open the door mid-cycle.
Really?
That's crazy risky for you, isn't it?
Every time is like... I never believe I'm going to do it until I've done it. It feels, I imagine, what drugs are like.
Well, John Cooper Clarke is here, let's ask. Judy, have you got a mascot with you?
I have.
What have you brought?
I've brought with me A bag.
Normally, people make a bit of an effort, Judy.
Oh, I'll do it again. And welcome, my mascot of the day is my beautiful orange bitch of a bag.
What's
I mean, look, this to me is like life, no matter what situation I'm in. So the most important thing for me is cocoa butter. I've got to walk with my cocoa butter. Can't have dry ankles, fuck that shit.
Did you say dry ankles? It's for...
No, we can't have dry ankles. You've got to cream. This is why sometimes I'm late, because I take about 20 minutes to cream. Cream between the toes, the hands,
Now I
every
get
single
it.
crease, even the vagina. You cream around the sides, make sure it's nice. Tampon, you know what it's like as a woman. Perfume is a must, do you know what I mean? Oh, and a little bit of pepper sauce. I've got a wig, because you just don't know what kind of Friday night it's going to be. I live in London, so I've got a spray in case any geezer or woman or anybody decides to attack me. I can just spray the shit out of them. But the most important thing for me is seasoning.
in case something mild
In case you go to
happens?
someone's house and the food is bland.
John, have you got a mascot this evening? What did you bring along?
Yeah, well, it's more of a product launch, Jimmy. I've actually written a book.
Have you?
Yeah, not a proper one, because it takes ages. So I've done a kid's one. So I've written my own superhero called Super Dad. And that's Super Dad there. He's balding, so what?
No one said anything, John.
He's still happy.
So
it's just- it's
sympathy
just-
over this side of the table. Some of us went with the programme.
Have you met Christmas Future?
So Super Dad is a dad that sort of saves the world. Dadversaries. Daddy saved the world again today. Daddy says the greatest threat to all our lives isn't a massive lizard, it's climate change. Yeah, we've got to educate them. Cycling and recycling are better weapons than lasers. Yeah? So,
It's good, isn't it? Because a lot of children's books are quite exciting these days, but this was...
yeah, tone it down.
Yeah.
These kids are inheriting an awful planet, so let's tone down their excitement about what they might achieve or whether they might ever be happy. Dadmin. I was almost really badly injured again today, but Daddy saved me. Daddy says by the time you need to be saved, it's already too late. The best way to avoid accidents is not to do dangerous things. So we do a full risk assessment of every trip to the park. And then after that, there is at the back, if your kid's still awake, that's a full risk assessment.
If I'm honest with you, this looks like a book that you would let children read so you could assess how much social services they need in their life.
Super Dad is the social services. Risk of disorientation. Everyone loves a roundabout. What about the risks? Bolt it down. I would do. Someone had me padlock from the park last week.
Super Dad, John Richardson there. Tom Allen, have you got a mascot?
Of course. Well, I've just moved house, and there's a lot of, I would say dadmin.
Sadmin.
Sadmin, yeah, that's a better name for it, yeah. But I don't want to, you know, give up on the glamour of my lifestyle when I'm doing chores around the house. So I've created this, my fabulous tool belt, which I can wear around the house. Ooh. But you know what it's like when you're up a ladder, maybe putting up a picture or maybe dusting a crevice. You don't want to have to then go down to fix yourself a drink and some snacks. So on the tool belt, I've also arranged a little bowl to put my bacon-flavoured snacks in, and there's a glass there, and I can have a little glass of Prosecco while I'm up the ladder, and then carry on with my hammering.
I like the fact you've come on the show and asked someone to make you a tool belt.
Well, what occurred to me was, having moved into a new house, I do need quite a lot of things. And when they said, would you like us to make you a mascot? I thought, what do I actually need?
I love it.
And,
Would you call it a major or a minor design fault that the Prosecco glass has to be turned horizontal to be taken out?
No, because what you can actually do, if you're so inclined, is you can fill it up, and then, right, you can just go down and you can sup it like that, maybe with a straw.
And what would that look like to people watching you through the window?
I've even got a helmet. Like that. So I look like Bob the Builder.
I'm having to pinch myself. I'm thinking, are you a real builder or not? I can't tell.
Imagine if I was a real builder.
Imagine if you needed something fixed and Tom Allen turned up.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. D, is it? Yes. Saw you on the Nextdoor app. You needed somebody to fix your decking. Well, I'm here to give you one. I think I've confused building work with porn films.
Tom Allen, everyone. Jack, have you got a mascot with you?
I had to think long and hard about this because I thought, should I bring my Smurf? I've used that before on shows and it hasn't always been. And then I thought, I'll wear my lucky socks, is what I'll do. Then what happened, just as I was thinking that I would do that, I was wearing them, turned on the telly, and they cancelled Holby City. And I thought, well, that's it. The magic is gone from the socks. That's the show I like to watch, and that's another avenue of pleasure that's being closed off to me. So the obvious go-to was for me to bring my lucky bouncy castle.
Wow, I love
I've got-
bouncy castles.
I've got a selection of them, and
And this is your lucky one.
well, during lockdown, all the shows were cancelled, but you know, I thought, you know, I am known as Mr. Fun, and you know, you can't take that away from me. And so I diversified, and I went into the bouncy castle business. It'll be up in a minute. But that's all right, it's coming, it's coming. Who wants to go? You can, if you take your shoes off, you can have a go.
I want
It's
to
deflate. It's
No,
like...
already.
That does happen sometimes, but that happened at a wedding. What can happen if you're not careful with a bouncy castle is, you know, you wrap it up and take it away with you, with someone still in it. I was in Chesterfield the next day, and I unwrapped it there. It was for a kid's party, and I blew it up, and it was the mother of the bride who popped out.
That's a bit of luck. Sort of her fault, really, if anything.
Sort of. So anyway, it's brought me a lot of luck, and I hope that tonight it will continue that way.
Jack D's bouncy castle.
Yeah, I suppose I should get rid of this. No?
Would they not let you say frazzles?
They would let me say it once.
You can only say frazzles once.
Not in your life. But on this programme, so that it doesn't seem like undue prominence
Yeah, we
to
don't-
the domineering maize-based, bacon-flavoured snack.
Yeah.
Can't say frazzles as many times as you like.
And people at home think what we do is easy. But, you know,
Over in Dictionary Corner, it's legendary performance poet Dr. John Cooper Clarke is here. Got to ask, John, if you're here, who's standing in the middle of the farmer's field, keeping the crows away from his prize runner beans?
Yeah, I'm like that scarecrow that got the Nobel Prize. He was outstanding in his field, right? They asked him, what's your secret? He said, hey, it's in my genes.
And with John, of course, it's Susie Dent. Has anything exciting happened lately?
Not much has happened because of lockdown. I did get stuck in some revolving doors. I had an overnight bag. It was a hotel. I got stuck in revolving doors. I called a friend.
Sorry, you live in a cartoon in this.
Yeah, almost. And yeah, we stuck there for half an hour. And the worst thing was, in this overnight bag, I had some makeup remover. I decided to sit on my bag because I was so kind of cramped. I thought, OK, I'll sit here and wait to be rescued. The bottle of makeup remover broke. When I left, there was a puddle and some soggy tissue.
well, I've heard some bullshit in my...
And in charge of the numbers, it's Rachel Riley. Intelligent, beautiful, and with an arse that could crack walnuts. But enough about me. Rachel's also here. Rachel, after all these years as a regular on Countdown, does anything still surprise you?
Yes. Susie did an origin of the words the other day, and I actually remembered some of it. That's not the surprising bit. The surprising bit is how she managed to get the phrase drinking the secretions of a beaver's sack into daytime Countdown and keep a straight face.
What were you defining there? A good
I was-
weekend?
I was talking about the origins of castor oil, and there's this thing called castoreum, which the Romans used as kind of medicines and stuff, and you get it from the sac of a beaver's anal gland.
That was just one Roman being caught saying, no, it's good for you. It's good for you.
OK, the prize the teams will be competing for tonight is this, the Countdown harmonica. OK, whoa. Let's just take a minute here. This has taken 2 weeks of solid rehearsal. Fabio, on the harmonica, please. He's only got bloody done it. OK, let's count down, everyone. Time for the first game. Jack, Tom, you get the first pick of the letters.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
S.
Vowel. Let's have a vowel, Jack.
I'll go for it.
A.
And a consonant.
D.
And...
Another consonant.
Go
We haven't
on,
had
then.
enough consonants.
Go on.
L.
Vowel, please.
I.
Another vowel.
E.
E.
Consonant?
Consonant.
C.
And then another vowel, please.
E.
Consonant.
Final N.
OK, for the first time today, here's the countdown clock. Should we...
I'll go first. Okay. Better luck next time.
Tom, how many?
I think I got 7.
OK, Jack, how many? Doesn't bode well for the maths round.
No, it doesn't. 6.
6, OK.
Yeah.
John, how many?
8.
Oh,
8. OK, and Judy?
well, I spell differently. Do you know what I mean? Well, I got 4 and kind of 7.
What was your nearly 7, yeah?
Science and licence, but I think I missed out a C in something else.
Not science, but licence.
Licence. That's what my 7 was. I've got it here written right here. Look, you can see. Right, OK, right there. Zoom it in. I spelled it wrong.
Licence for 7. I mean, that's pretty good. So, Jack, what was your 6?
I had cleans.
Tom, your 7?
Well, I started off with diesel, which is only 6, but then I found license. But I'm annoyed because I realise now I could have had license.
Yeah.
What an idiot. When there's a D around, you can always have more fun.
I had licensed. Didn't
You?
Licensed.
Past tense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Susie didn't piss in that revolving door. Sure. John, your 8?
Declines.
Wow.
Very good.
Declines for 8 points. OK, John, Susie, could they have done any better than 8?
No 3 8s. We got silenced, and then licensed and declines.
So at the end of that, John and Judy are in the lead with 8 points. On to our first numbers round. John, Judy, your turn to pick the numbers.
What numbers do I pick? What do you mean? Out of what? 0 to what?
Have you even seen this show before? Have you seen this show before? Honest answer, just an honest answer.
It's so genius that, you know, things change sometime and it's moving with the time.
You've never seen the show, Judy.
I have seen the show. I've
OK,
seen
so
you
just pick the
sing it.
numbers. No one needs to help, then you just pick the numbers.
7.
You have not seen this show.
What I love is that not only have you not seen it, but you couldn't have picked a worse defence then. Well, you know, shows evolve, and the show literally hasn't changed since 1982.
An odd number.
An odd number. Look, there we go. 9.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Give it
It's hard, was it?
You have never seen this.
I've watched this.
You've now been on it more than you've seen it. OK, so, John, do you want to pick the numbers?
We'll have 2 big and the rest small,
Yeah.
please.
We've got 5, 6, 7, 25, and 50. You've got a target, Jimmy.
OK,
561.
so the target is 561. Your time starts now. So the target was 561. Judy, did you get it?
I got 400 and something. 400.
Tom, did you get it?
I got 563.
OK, Jack, did you get it?
No, I got 5, 6, 8.
568. OK, John, did you get it?
I got 559.
Oh.
OK, Tom, for 7 points, how did you do it?
OK, 9 times 50, 450.
Yeah.
I can tell by the look in your face, Rachel, I've already done it wrong.
No, keep going.
Oh, I
No,
wouldn't
no,
have done it
no,
like
no.
that. Plus 25 times 6.
25 times 6, 150.
Is it?
Yeah, and that's where I realised I went wrong, right? Because I then had that as 575. That's not right,
Oh, unfortunately.
is it? No.
John, how did you do it?
6 plus 5
6
is
plus
11.
5 is 11.
Times by 50
Is 550.
and add the 9.
559, 2 away.
7 points to John. Rachel, could it be done?
You have to leave it with me, Jimmy.
I was
Okay.
close. I was close.
What did you get?
I did 50 times 5 equals
Is what?
250.
250.
And then I did 30 times 5 equal 180.
30 times what?
Yeah.
Where'd you get the 30 from? Where's the 30 from?
Change the numbers. I'm sure there was a 30 up there. Oh, I know where I got the 30 from. I added 5 to 25.
This 5.
That
Yeah.
5 you've already used.
I can use it again. You didn't
Oh,
tell me.
can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise.
To
I had no
25.
idea. It's a different system.
And that made 180. So I added the 250, the 25, and the 180 in. Come on, I did something.
It's not often a guest will catch Jimmy out like that. On the rules.
Time to go across to Dictionary Corner now, where we have Dr. John Cooper Clarke. John, can we ask you, do you have a poem for us?
I do. This one was, it's done very nicely for me. It's become the wedding favourite of the 21st century. And it's also the title of my current book. Product placement, not against the law.
Well, don't tell the people at Frazzles.
This one's called I Want to Be Yours Now. Let me be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. Let me be your Morris Marina, I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be your coffee pot. You call the shots. I want to be yours. Let me be your raincoat for those frequent rainy days. Let me be that dream boat when you want to sail away. Let me be your teddy bear, take me with you anywhere. I don't care. I want to be yours. Let me be your electric meter, I will never run out. Let me be the electric heater you get pneumonia without. Let me be that setting lotion that grips those curls with deep devotion, deep as the deep Atlantic Ocean. That's how deep is my devotion. Deep, 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 deep. I don't want to be hers, I want to be yours.
Oh.
I want to be yours.
I mean, John Cooper Clarke.
John, that there, John, sounds like a lyric from a man in South London. That would definitely drop the panties, I'm telling you. That is...
In an unexpected turn of events, John Cooper Clarke has pulled. Rachel, I've oft said you're lazy and robbing a living, but have you done the maths?
I have done the maths. You could say 50 plus 25 is 75. 5 plus 7 is 12. Take that away for 63. Times it by 9 for 567 and take away the 6. For
Oh,
55.
come on! It's too good.
I mean, honestly, even if your baby father's slow, that baby's going to have a lot of brains.
That's beautifully put. Beautifully put, Judy. Thank
I
you.
don't know if they've got that in a greeting card. The scores at the moment, Jack and Tom are on no points. Nothing so far, boys.
Nothing at all, but so many lovely comments we've been making. Does that count for nothing?
Nothing. John and Judy are on 15. And here is your teaser. The words are Tais Wang. The clue is it's getting hot in here. That's Tais Wang, it's getting hot in here. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were ties wang. The clue was it's getting hot in here. It was, of course, sweating. So John and Judy are in the lead. They've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Judy and Tom.
What? Oh, no, I was just having a nap.
Judy, your turn to choose.
Consonant.
L.
Another consonant.
Cool. V.
Yeah, vowel.
I.
Another vowel.
U.
Vowel.
E.
Another consonant.
Sorry, what was that? You might sort of mumbled a bit there. What
No,
was
it's because, you know, I don't want to cough because of COVID, so another consonant. Consonant, yeah.
S.
Consonant, yeah. And
D.
a vowel.
And the last one. O.
OK, so your time starts now. OK. All right, got it. Lovely work. I made a massive Malteser.
You're going to need a hammer to crack it open, though.
Oh, great news.
Have you got a hammer?
Yes.
Go
I've
over
got-
there and hammer
I've actually
Jimmy's
got chocolates
balls.
for everyone. Well, I could just use... Do you know what, Tom? I've made you something as well. I don't know if this is cannibalism, but I made you a massive cream egg. John, I got you a chocolate button, and it's vegan because you're a twat. So, look, I got you a chocolate egg. I got you a giant Twix. Look at that.
Ooh.
The Twix. I got you the Twix.
OK.
And Jack, we got you a Turkish delight because you're old and we think that's what old people like.
Oh, hang on.
Thank you.
Oh, Jimmy, you think of everything.
You look like something from a fairy tale. Jack, have you touched your old man chocolate?
I'm not eating it.
Brexit means Brexit.
Yeah.
I'm not having any of this Turkish rubbish.
Bring me some Wigan Delight, please.
Do you want some Turkish delight?
No, no.
Does nobody like Turkish Delight?
No.
You've got the best one.
Come to Grandad.
This is weird, though, isn't it? It's an egg eating an egg. It's like a chicken having a nugget. Tom, how many letters?
I got 6.
Judy, how many did you get?
6
OK, what's your 6?
livers.
Liver's pretty good. Tom, your 6?
Velour.
OK, so, well, 6 points to both teams.
Well done.
Respectable. Find that in some
It's got us on the board. Well done.
John, Susie, could they have done any better?
Couple of sevens.
Go on with the 7s.
There's visored.
Put the S at the end of velour and have it the French way.
Well, I thought it was gay enough.
OK, fine.
So the scores at the end of that, Jack and Tom have 6, and Judy and John have 21. Right now, time for Jack and John to go head-to-head. Jack, your turn to pick the numbers.
We'll have a big number, please.
Yep.
And another big number, and a small number, and a small number, and a small number, and a small number.
Yep. And they are 5, 2, 10, 7, 75 and 50.
And the target, 912.
OK, and your time starts now.
Oh, my God.
OK, so the target was 912. John, did you get it?
I think so.
Jack?
I got 914.
John, how did you do it?
10 plus 2 times by 75.
900.
Add 7, add 5.
Yeah, well done, John.
Wow.
10 points to John. OK, time to go across once again to Dictionary Corner. John, could you do us another poem?
Sure thing, Jim. This another eponymous poem. It gives the name to my current collection of poetry, and it's called The Luckiest Guy Alive. The luckiest guy alive. Nothing matters, and what if it did? There's more than one way to make a quid. You'll be farting through silk if you stick with me, kid. I'm the luckiest guy alive. Life is one big happy skive. The luckiest guy alive. Just waiting for the trouble to arrive. On the fairway, I'm under par. At the boat club, they call me the commissar, with a monogram tankard hanging in the bar. I'm the luckiest guy alive, just waiting for the trouble to arrive. A broad daylight killing spree, I heard about it on the BBC. Stranger things apparently happen at sea. Anyway, don't worry about me, I'm the luckiest guy alive. A better situation you could only connive. The luckiest guy alive, just waiting for the trouble to arrive. It was the whole of the law that kept my feet on the literal floor, but gravity ain't my friend no more. Oh no, that's for sure. But I'm the luckiest guy alive. I got a facial tattoo saying, please revive. The luckiest guy alive, just waiting for the trouble to arrive. The luckiest guy alive.
John Cooper Clarke, everyone. And here is your teaser. The words are Tom's hose. The clue is not a single wrinkle. That's Tom's hose, not a single wrinkle. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were Tom's hose. The clue was not a single wrinkle. It was, of course, smooths. Before we go on, a chance for our teams to win some bonus points. As is tradition, when we have Dr. John Cooper Clarke with us, we like the players to write a poem about something that means a lot to them. So, John, you'll be judging. There's 5 points on offer for the best poetry. John, you're first up. First of all, would you tell us a little bit about your poem?
You know, with so much creativity, you know, one creates when one is alone. So what I've channeled here is very much the result of, you know, who am I?
If you can speak like that, why do you do the other voice?
So this is a poem about something I like. It, dit, dog shit, I like chips. Ping pong, bing bong, I like chips. Bee boo flim flam, I like chips. Willy, foo-foo, booby, nips. Did I mention I like chips? Squee pee up a tree, I like chips. Bandstand, piss on my hand, I like chips. Does anyone here like chips? I do, you twat.
Wow.
That was absolutely fascinating the way you did that.
Thank you, yeah. I knew from it dip.
What are chips, by the way?
You know, like pomme dauphinoise.
I see.
Whose voice were you doing there? Who were you?
I don't know, but I don't like him.
A little bit higher, Tom.
I'm telling you, shave your head.
Oh, no, a lot higher. Sorry, babes. A lot higher.
Tom, you're up.
I've written a poem about something important to me. Here you go. What's important to me isn't socks. And though I like boats, it's not docks. For whilst you may dwell, and sure, I hide it well, but the one thing I love is boxercise.
I like that. So it's a time-honoured kind of
Good
poetical manoeuvre, that.
Oh, thank you.
Very popular in the late days of the musical. So, yeah, no,
Well, that's
top marks,
true of a lot of my jokes as well.
OK, Judy, your poem. What did you choose to write about?
I chose to write about something that's really important to me because, you know, it's something that's just so embedded in my life.
Right, well, let's hear it.
Seasoning, seasoning, seasoning. You've enhanced my life with reasoning. So special to me, cayenne pepper and all-purpose, you see, will make plain meat taste like Caribbean summer breeze. Don't be afraid of peri-peri, Scotch bonnet and finger-licking jerk. That makes your hips loose. It's stiffness and twerk. But just in case you've missed that, please don't invite me to your house if your chicken is not juicy and brown like me. Because seasoning is so special to me.
Nice.
That's written by a woman who could turn a sandwich into a banquet.
What a lovely thing to say.
Jack D, we haven't heard a poem from you, and I know you care passionately about so many things. You're a man of many passions. What have you chosen to write about?
Poetry is just one of them. I do write a lot of poetry, and I mean a hell of a lot of poetry. Because I knew I was coming here, I had to come on the train, and I was obviously at the bouncy castle. So I like to wear a cravat when I read poetry because I think it improves the whole ambience. And so I've got my travel cravat with me. So
yeah.
This
What train did you come up on? The Orient Express?
Yeah. This is the thing that's really important to me is not meeting certain people, right? So it's called People I Have No Interest in Meeting.
Please.
One thing I've surmised about this business they call show is it's usually not wise to meet your heroes. Reason is it's often the sorry case that the person you admire is actually a twat. Celebrities and actors are a point in case. As soon as you've shook their hand, you want to smack them in the face. And sports personalities, OK, so you've won some medals. Do I want to meet you? I'd rather shoot myself in the balls. Jack, I can't believe you. Surely, John Richardson, I agree there are exceptions. It's just that he's not one. But what about your host, the amazing Jimmy Carr? Surely he's a great bloke. Not so, for Carr's the biggest arse by far.
Amazing.
John Cooper Clarke, what did you make of that fucking drivel?
The existential anxiety involved in that production was memorable.
Thank you very much. Coming from you, John.
It's poisoned my entire week.
Yeah.
So who gets the points, John?
Everyone's a winner, baby, that's for sure.
That was hot chocolate. You're quoting hot chocolate now. 5 points to both teams, then.
OK.
OK, on with the game. Jack and Tom, your turn to choose the letters.
Oh, gosh. Can we have a consonant, please, mate?
Thank you, Tom. B.
Another consonant, why not?
T.
Oh, that's one of my
we're gone.
favourites. And another consonant.
D.
Oh, another one of my favourites. A vowel, please.
O.
Another one. Let's have another one. Well, let's have another two.
E.
E.
A.
A consonant,
And B.
vowel, and a consonant.
And an E. And the last one, W.
And your time starts now. Judy, how many?
4.
All right. Tom, how many?
I got 5.
Jack, how many?
I think 6.
OK, and John?
Yes, 6.
Judy, you're 4.
Weed.
Tom, you're 5.
Tweed.
What they call weed up north.
John, you're 6.
Boated.
Jack, you're 6.
It's an old English word.
OK, of course.
Bedate. It's not good when Susie laughs when you say something, is it, in this game?
There's no the date, I'm afraid, Jack. You might find
well,
it in
how old is that dictionary?
Historical dictionary. Well, this is a current one. That's
Well, that's no good. I said it's an old word.
yeah, I know.
Well, 6 points to John. Susie, John, could they have done any better?
All sixes, weren't they, Jim?
Yeah.
So at the end of that, John and Judy are in the lead with 42 points. Magnificent. And here is your final teaser. The words are I peg nuns, and the clue is I pick them up. That's I peg nuns, I pick them up. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were I peg nuns. The clue was I pick them up. It was, of course, penguins. OK, time for our final letters game. John, Judy, your turn to choose.
We would like
Yes.
a consonant, please, Rachel.
A P.
And then a vowel, please.
A.
Yeah, OK. I'm feeling like it would be best now to have another vowel, actually. Yeah, no, that's actually a Swahili word, as is, as I'm sure you know. Consonant.
Y.
Consonant, please.
Consonants, yes, yes. An F.
Yeah, vowel, please.
An E.
Oh, wonderful. I'm actually having a function later as well, if anyone wants. It's a bit of wine, a bit of cheese. It's the chat is really what we find filling. Another consonant,
Another
please.
consonant, yes, of course. An S.
A penultimate consonant.
M.
And a final consonant, please.
R.
Your 30 seconds starts now.
Dear Jimmy, we first became aware of your work in 2012 and have taken a keen interest in everything you've done since then. Despite getting in contact many times over the years, we've never heard back. You do so many TV shows and live dates around the country, you seem to be doing very well. I don't want to sound like one of those crazy stalkers, but it's starting to feel a bit like you're ignoring us. Please, please get in touch with us as soon as you can. It really is urgent. All our love. HMRC.
John, how many?
I'll try a 6. I don't want you... Anyway, let's...
Well, go on, what's the matter?
Every now and again I go to my mum's house and this is on and she wants to watch it and I see my face when I win with a 6 and I think, wipe that fucking smile off your face. You only got a 6.
OK. Judy, how many?
Well, I've got 2 words, and one is actually an international word.
How many was the question?
They're both 6.
OK. Jack, how many?
I think I've got a 7.
OK. Tom?
6.
Let's hear your 6.
Ironically, for the wonderful time we're having, mine is misery.
John, your 6?
Spermy. As in, covered in sperm.
So you go round to your mum's and watch this, are you?
Susie?
No, it's not there.
OK. Judy, your 6s?
My English word was smears. Smear. Like a smear. Yes. And my Jamaican word was morass.
Morass.
Morass. When you see something, you're like, oh my gosh, so it's like morass. Me, M-I, ras, M-A-S.
There's lots of Jamaican words in here. I just don't know.
If it's not in, then you'll say morass.
It's not in there yet.
Morass.
No.
That's what I'm
It's an
saying. But
acronym.
smear is in there. Smear.
Smear's very good.
OK, so Jack, for 7 points.
Well, is it in pairs?
Need 2 eyes.
You need 2 eyes. Look at the fucking letters.
So 6 points to Tom, I think.
That's great.
Saved us.
That's great.
I feel like we should get a point for an international word. It's Jamaican, for crying out loud. Add some diversity to the fucking show.
Hey, diversity. What's my name? Jamaica. OK. John, Susie, could they have done any better?
We had a 7, Miss Fair.
OK, so currently Jack and Tom have 17, John and Judy have 42. OK, so it's time for today's Countdown Conundrum. It is not crucial. Fingers on buzzers, Countdown Conundrum. Your time starts now.
Is it? Hang on.
Tom,
Is it poppadoms?
let's have a look. Oh, on 29 seconds.
We're playing a different game.
So you were playing.
A different game.
You're playing a different game. What game were you playing?
I got damp. I got 4.
Tremendous, yes. The final scores are Jack and Tom had 27 points. John and Judy had 42. Congratulations. You're now the proud owner of this, the Countdown harmonica. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.
Gearing up for a Pool B clash, the 11th battle between two particular titans. Wasps take on Toulouse for live Heineken Champions Cup rugby tomorrow at 12:30. Stocking up on the sweeties next. We're pulling an all-nighter in Legoland in a minute.